I started really early. So I've been associated with IBM since I was a sophomore here at Syracuse. But just knowing about that opportunity started with the Alumni Network. I was able to do really well, especially in my interview, because I was able to lean on alumni for support, knowing that the education that I had was thorough, and everything that I needed to do well in my position was there.
Hello everyone, my name is Isaiah Patterson. I'm currently a senior at Syracuse University. Today I'm here with Symphony.
Hi everyone, my name is Symphony Hylton. I graduated in spring 2024 from the School of Information Studies. I currently work at IBM and I'm really excited to be interviewing with you today, Isaiah.
I just want to know, how is it, of course, the transition between being a student to becoming an alumni at Syracuse University?
Ooh. It's hard. Being in college, you're kind of in a bubble in a sense. So once you go into adult life and especially move away, it's totally different. But it's also very good in a lot of ways. I feel that just in a year post-grad, I've been able to grow in so many ways and truly see the world. It's a good experience overall, but it can be very challenging, but in a good way.
Our professors try to prepare us in every which way they can. My question would be, how does that translate into your daily life at a big-time company like IBM?
I feel our courses at the iSchool prepared me a lot. Being a student in the iSchool, it gives you that perspective of both the technical and the business. So it allowed me to go into a big company like IBM and kind of already have that perspective of the workers that were already there. Having the foundation and understanding concepts, like different companies have, for example, different AI. But knowing the foundations, knowing how they're created are things that you learn in school, which make it a little bit easier to pick up on those technologies. So that's how I feel that our courses prepared me, because I'm able to go into it and kind of connect all the concepts. So Isaiah, what made you decide to choose to have a major in information technology at Syracuse University and continue to pursue higher education at Syracuse University?
When I was in high school, I didn't really know what I wanted to do in my life. And I had always had a passion for like building computers. And my mom told me, she said, why don't you go and look into going into information technology? And I brushed it off at first, but I looked into it and I fell in love with it. My freshman year when I took IST 195, I'll never forget it. I met Professor Jeff Rubin. He really just showed me how powerful IT is and how it's so transversable. You could do IT law. You could do whatever you want with IT in this day and age. And I really just saw it as, I'm not stuck in a box. That's what led me here. And what led me to really stick to it was, I didn't know what I wanted to get my master's in at first. But when they introduced a new AI major, I said, I have to jump on this.
As someone who graduated before that major was introduced, it's something that I would recommend for students to engage in, because the iSchool already has an amazing degree. The information management technology degree is already so amazing and you get to know so much. But I do appreciate that as AI is being introduced, that they are teaching that to students. And there's just so much to learn, and I work in it now. So sometimes I'm a little jealous that you all have that now, because I definitely would have taken it had I been an undergrad that had access to it.
So I want to know, did you ever study abroad?
Yes, I actually did study abroad with the School of Information Studies on the Eurotech program, and it was one of the best experiences of my life. We were going from city to city and also being not only exposed to different cities in Europe, but also being exposed to different tech companies. It's a great program that the iSchool offers, because it really allows you to make sure that as you're traveling, you're getting, the part of study abroad where you're learning the different cultures and the cities, but also you're getting that part where you're getting hands-on with companies. We're visiting companies like every few days, which, when are you going to get that? So it allowed me to just see that technology is so much bigger than you think in so many different places. You have all the resources that you need. So it truly was a great experience.
Do you have any advice for students who are looking at just the IT major or IT field right now?
Yeah, my biggest advice is don't take what Syracuse offers for granted. There's a lot of opportunities that they offer. For example, we have so many different coffee chats with companies or events that they come. There's so many clubs in the School of Information Studies that bring in, for example, like the Big Four, bring in these big companies. Go to them. That allows you to get your foot in the door. That's how I got into IBM, by starting when I was a sophomore. So don't wait until you're a senior to really make connections with these companies. I started really early, but just knowing about that opportunity started with the alumni network. Having alumni that worked there really helped me with understanding, okay, how do I prep for the interview? What are they looking for? And I was able to do really well, especially in my interview, because I was able to lean on alumni for support.
What do you feel like you gained from graduating from a Tier 1 research school like Syracuse University?
A lot. And that is just cutting it short. I gained whoa. So let's start academically. Academically, I gained so much knowledge. I understood the technical field. I understood the business of tech. I got to really be around professors that were already in the field. I was able to just understand truly what it is that I would need to succeed in corporate, specifically for me. In terms of just myself, I grew so much confidence. I grew understanding of how to present myself as I continued my future post-grad. We are a prestigious university, so having that confidence of knowing that the education that I had was thorough, and everything that I needed to do well in my position was there.
Thank you for coming back to Syracuse University and, of course, sharing your experiences with us. And thank you for being here today.
It's my pleasure to be here, Isaiah, and congratulations on graduating.
Thank you.
It's a great achievement, and wish you the best on your endeavors.